A social media post caught our eye recently. A woman wanting to find a nurse named Nicole at Nebraska Medicine who was there for her as her husband was dying from COVID. Thanks to social media, she found her. And I got to talk to both of them about the bond they share and the importance of human connection during life's toughest times.
As she spoke, her eyes never wavering from me, I felt calm. My breathing slowed, my crying ceased, and I could center, take it all in.
Beth McGrath reads the blog she wrote about the woman she hoped to find who held her gaze.
And finally turned back with strength to Jim and our final hours together ahead.
The title of Beth's blog, Her Name is Nicole. One of the only details Beth knew about the young nurse with her face covered at Nebraska Medicine, who cared for her husband as he died from COVID-19. Beth and her husband, Jim McGrath, were both impactful Ralston teachers for decades. He coached, too.
He was a super big presence, so his absence is enormous for our family, for so many people that loved him and knew him.
On November 16th, Beth anticipated that impending loss. It began to consume her.
On the verge of complete panic meltdown, going through, should we have put him on a respirator? Should we have, vented? Should we have done these things?
As those feelings flooded over Beth, Nicole layered up in PPE to be there, to look Beth in the eye.
She doesn't know how many times I have already revisited the moments together when I have felt the panic rising.
After, Beth blogged because she wanted Nebraska Medicine to know about the care she received. Nicole Godwin saw the blog.
Thank you, and I love you. You will have a special place in my heart for the rest of my life.
They both sat down to talk to us over Zoom.
Thank you. You will as well.
Nicole remembers watching Jim laughing with his family earlier that day.
To put somebody at ease when they're and surround them by their loved ones, that's just so beautiful sometimes. And there is some beauty in death, honestly.
And she says during these trying times, she too dearly holds on to the heartfelt conversation with Beth.
I think I needed to hear that as much as she needed to put it out there. So I definitely think we might have needed each other in that moment.
Today, I am thankful for all the incredible doctors, techs, respiratory therapists, and nurses at Nebraska Medical Center that cared for Jim, especially his nurse on November 16. Her name is Nicole.
Nicole tells me she's learned from her coworkers and knows so many other healthcare workers are providing that type of care and connection for patients and families all the time. We have Beth's entire letter posted on 3newsnow.com.